ever spoke on this, but I want to speak on black quarterbacks, all right? It's a narrative that the media push and that a lot of fans tend to run off with, okay? That black quarterbacks can't throw the football, okay? Nonetheless, don't like Brett Favre, Eli Manning, like lead all time in interceptions and shit like that. When I look at black quarterbacks, Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, Randall Cunningham, you know, they don't start to get true weapons until they get older. You look at what, you know, people can point to Brady and he'll say Brady didn't have this and Brady didn't have that. You know, Brady he got to lean on Antoine Smith. He got to lean on Bill Belichick defense early on. Excuse me. Corey Dillon. He got to lean on Corey Dillon and guys like that. Troy Brown, Deion Branch, David Givens, you know. It wasn't like they was going up there putting video game numbers neither. Before y'all give me the Brady argument. He had one of the best defensive minds ever. And they leaned on that in a running game early in his career. Peyton Manning. You know, he had Marshall Faulk and led the league in interceptions his rookie year. Got rid of Marshall Faulk, got Marvin Harrison, got Reggie Wayne. And you look at what Donovan McNabb went, you know, with 5 straight NFC Championship games, and what James Thrash and Todd Pinkerton, whatever their name is, the skier Chad Hall, and the only real true weapon he had was Brian Westbrook out the backfield. He was throwing the ball to the people's champ, Freddie Mitchell. Real talk. That's who he was throwing the ball to. The people's champ, Freddie Mitchell. They got him T.O., they finally broke through. You know, obviously didn't really work with T.O., you know, whatever. You know, Michael Vick went to Lambeau, won a playoff game. Motherfucking love, he had rookie Roddy White, maybe. You know, Algie Crumpler was his best receiver. Yeah, he had T.J. Duckett and Warren Dunn. But Michael Vick don't make any running back look better than what they are. And that wasn't even like real prime Warwick Dunn either. You know, he throwing an Algie Crumpler and shit as his best receiver. Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl. His best receiver was Jericho Cotchery. You know what I'm saying? That was his best receiver, Jericho fucking Cotchery, dude. Not prime Jericho Cotchery, and that wouldn't be saying much anyway. No disrespect. You know. And they surround guys with Drew Brees, like with Marcus Colston, Joe Horn, Reggie Bush. I mean, a number of weapons that he had in New Orleans. Devery Henderson. Devery Henderson would have been the best receiver probably McNabb played with outside of motherfucking T.O. when he was in Philadelphia. See, they push this narrative and tell you that black quarterbacks can't throw the ball, but they go out their way not to give them help. Tell me I'm wrong. Look at all the receivers Joe Flacco played with. Lee Evans, Jacoby Jones, who caught the 75-yard bomb against Denver. It's a number of guys he played with over there. I can't remember all of them. I think Anquan Bolton was over there. And Randall Cunningham had to wait till his 59th season when he was an old man to get Randy Moss and Chris Carter, Robert Smith, and guys like that before he really got some weapons. And they said, well, you know, all they do is run. Well, shit, they don't have no weapons to throw to. Imagine if Cam Newton had a fucking Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne, bro. Carolina would have won three fucking Super Bowls, bro. That, man, they expect black quarterbacks to do everything, and then when they want to get paid what they work, well, you know, they get injured all the time. Of course, I'm putting the team on my back because they not giving me weapons, and they do it on purpose. And they do it on purpose, bro. They do it on purpose. I'm telling you, they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose, bro. And then tell them they ain't worth nothing, and don't go out there and get them no. And then the players start to believe that shit in receivers. Oh yeah, I want to go play there. He can't throw, and they start to put a narrative out there that they can't throw and shit. And then you look at Josh Allen, couldn't throw a fucking lick. They get Stephon Diggs. He turned into a top 5 quarterback. That ain't no coincidence, bruh. That ain't no coincidence. These brothers can throw the ball and they can win with the proper resources. But these NFL GMs, they go out their way not to give them the proper resource, and I'm starting to think that ain't no coincidence. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think it's on purpose. You know, that's why I'm complaining about Russell Wilson. Oh, he had the Legion of Boom. Okay, let Matt Flynn be in that mug and see if they would have won the Super Bowl. I'll wait. Wouldn't have been no Legion of Boom. It would have been a legion of not winning Super Bowls. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You know, they go out their way to make sure those guys don't have the proper weaponry, dude. And then go out there and say, well, they can't throw the football, they can't do this, and they can't do that. And it's a fucking lie, because these dudes don't get a chance till they get older. Michael Vick had to wait to go to jail, get out of jail, to get some weapons in Philadelphia when he was no longer in his fucking prime. So don't give me that, oh, Lamar Jackson can't throw the football and just get him some weapons. He throwing to Mark Andrew and who else? Rashad Bateman always injured. So who he throwing to? And they perpetuate that lie and tell you guys like Jared Goff and Jimmy Garoppolo is better and more punks. No, they not. Matthew Stafford and them better, man. They make sure them white boys have all the receivers they can find. Man, Matthew Stafford had Calvin Johnson and Golden Tate at their peak of their power, especially Golden Tate. Didn't win shit. And you got to remember, the Lions had a top 3 defense that year. Top 3 or 5 might have been a little bit higher than both of them. And Matthew Stafford still couldn't get it done. He had to go to LA with a super duper team. You put Michael Vick in LA with that team, bro, it ain't no, in his prime, ain't no question they run away with the Super Bowl. I mean, shit, you put Michael Vick on that LA Rams team that lost to New England, ain't no question they win that Super Bowl. But you don't hear people speaking on that. Shit, Matt McNabb might have won that shit too, if he wasn't out drinking and shit before Super Bowls, allegedly. So they sit there and they tell you all these lies, all these lies in the media. They can't. Of course, I'm throwing the fucking football to guys that would be the 3rd or 4th, 5th option or practice squad players on other teams. And then, Baltimore spent all this money on defensive resources, and they're blowing leads left and right. Don't believe that shit, dude. I've been watching football a long time, and they go out their way not to give a black quarterback the true essentials. And I don't know if it feel like, oh, since they can run, they can cover up a lot of the shit. I don't know. But they deserve the same weaponry that the others got. And you're going to see it's going to be a huge spike in black quarterbacks winning Super Bowls. Look at Jalen Hurts. You gave him some weapons. Then you heard people saying, well, he got all them weapons. Of course he should be doing what he should be doing. I ain't say that shit about Peyton Manning. Roethlisberger, Santonio Holmes, Hines Ward, Plaxico Burress. Y'all don't say that shit. That's why I don't get into that. And black people, they disappoint me when they say stuff like that. But then again, a lot of them ignorant. They don't know what they talking about. Lamar can't throw. McNabb can't throw. Michael Vick can't throw. Yeah, when I'm throwing to dudes, that's the 10th option on other teams. Hell yeah, I can't throw. But that's all I gotta say, man. Check out the NFL playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.